Okay, so we are going to start card 4, and that is going to include the Sweet Sorbet card base, which I've gone ahead and folded in already, a piece of white layer like so, another Sweet Sorbet, and a piece of the petal floral from the Country Floral 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, a Sweet Sorbet circle, and a shimmer white circle. And you have some extra shimmer white circles in case you go to stamp and you run into a little bit of trickiness. So the cat that is chasing, has his tail and he's all curled up like cats do. He will literally just barely fit onto this circle. But I wanted it to really be tight and really fill the whole space, because then it really looks like this cat is coiled up. So what I know about that is I want to have the heart in there, and I want to bring him down as low as possible. Hopefully I get him right the first time. So see, he's a little bit, my heart isn't quite where I want it. I want more of the heart to show. So flip it over. The shimmer white is great because you're not going to see the ink through it. And we're going to try to do it a little bit better. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to stamp is our sentiment, and we're going to use the last sentiment in here that we have not used so far, and that is head over heels about you. You've noticed you've got the little white strip of paper in your kit, and that is where you're going to stamp the sentiment. And from here it becomes very easy. We're going to quickly adhere everything together. So we've got our red base. We are going to put on our white layer. Oh, why that? Make sure you're very careful with your black ink so that you don't smudge your card up like I just did. You want it to have nice crisp fills. And mine has some smudges, but if you do smudge it like me, you're going to be covering quite a little bit of it. So you can be creative in where you place your pieces and it will work out fine. This piece here is designed to be going right down to the edge of the sorbet and right up to the top. Slightly off, just take your scissors and trim that down. So you're just having a border on the two sides. And we will seal that up. We're going to kind of center that over here to this left side and give it a narrow border right there. And now we are going to take our little cat. He's so cute. And we are going to adhese him to the red Sweet Sorbet circle. I love it, isn't it so cute? I, of course, am going to keep coloring in those hearts. I just think it adds a little bit of fun. And dimensionals for him as well on the back of the circle. Three is a good number on the circles that I like to do. For the dimensionals, it's pretty good all the way around. And you see I use all the little bits and parts. Now, I'm going to want this sort of down and over in this white space. But before you want to layer it, you want to think about you're going to also be putting, mine's got a fold edge, so I'm going to trim that down slightly. You can trim yours if you want it. I just feel like I stamped it closer to the lower part, and so my top part looked a little too wide. So you're going to put some sentiment right here, and it's going to go down there, but it's also going to be dimensional. And this is the time when, if you've finished your cards with your twines and your hearts, if you have any twine or anything left, this is a good card to use it on. I'm going to show you why. So if you have a little bit of twine, you don't need much. You can take it and just put it around. I'm going to sit that on there. And I think I'm actually going to do it on this other edge. Oh, dropped it in my lap. So you want to end up with tails at both sides. So I'm going to layer that down right there. Now I can bring my hands over here and create a knot. And then I can slide it down a little further to the right hand side of my sentiment, because I definitely do not want it to cover the sentiment up. Okay. And I see that I've got my dimensional was in the way. So if you ever have that happen to you, you pull it up. If it won't stick back down, I just come back in with a little bit of my liquid glue. Gosh, if it will come out. And put a dot on there. And then I can bring it back in there. There you go. Okay. Now we're ready to put our little cat on here. And he's going to be kind of wherever you want him. If you want him more centered in, if you want him more over here. I'm going to put him right there. And again, if you have any little pearl hearts left that you want to use, this time I'm just going to do one little tiny one. And I'm going to drop it kind of just offsuit in the little heart right there. And that's your last final card. So that is card 4. And I love the cat being so shimmery. It's super cute. All right, so these are your 4 cards. You've got, this is card 4, card 3, card 2, and card 1, which was your fun fold card with the easel flip up. So I hope you really like those cards. And then I told you I would show you a bonus. So this is our Peekaboo treat bags. If you haven't got these, I highly recommend you order them quickly. They are on low inventory, so they could be sold out anytime. This is some more of the Country Lane DSP, which is also low inventory, could be sold out. If not, fill in with the gingham or another paper of choice that you like. But this is just a really cute little Valentine, and I did this little tight cat on the circle, and this is using our wavy decorative circle punch, some twine, and the heart pearls again, which you may want to pick up a pack. All right, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.